Hi everyone, this is Wandering Trader, your low production, quick take trading nomad. So we are following up on my SOFI position. I have 10,000 in this position. Oh, and if you are pressed for time, you could check in the description. I'm going to throw in a timestamp. All right, but let's jump back into this. So the day, Friday, was not that good. Overall, in the week, I am I was up about 8,600. So let's take a look at what happened. Recap. Let's do 5 days. This is when I wrote my cover calls, went touch 15, and then it started declining. Some interesting news. CEO has been acquiring shares. I believe last week he acquired maybe like 14, 15,000, and the CFO also acquired a position as well. So this is some interesting news. We have indicated last week on Monday, I wrote 75 contracts at 16, right? I've articulated through the option AI and historical data of where it might move, limitations, macro weakness, high VIX, momentum, current low volume, TBD, cover calls Friday, weekend over the news. So I wrote 75, credit, nothing, but we're bringing down the cost basis. So we're at 0.04, 75, and I also wrote BABA. We'll come back to that. So let's take a look. 375. My average is 1444. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. And I've saved 25 contracts midweek because I entered into BABA. On Monday, BABA took a big gap down. Let's take a look. In 10 days, this is what I was talking about, the BABA position. I decided to enter. It was just so beaten from last week from 180. I had to go in. So I wrote 4. I decided 140 was my comfortability level because it was such everyone the consensus amongst retail and even I believe even institutions is that the fundamentals are strong, but we don't know where the bottom is and we don't know where the regulatory stance is. And now there's of course there's more updates on how Beijing and the gang of 70, 60-year-olds are planning on moving forward with how they handle tech companies and big data. So this is still like question mark, question mark. At that time on Monday, I was willing to take go in for 400 shares. So 4 contracts, 140. I was compensated, credited 740 total, and I kept 25 SoFi aside in the event I need to trim this and transition to Baba. I didn't want to use my other cash, and I didn't want to use any margin, and so I kept this on the side. Come Tuesday, August 24th, Baba went up, and it was highly unlikely. So then I decided to write the remaining 25 contracts. So if you are not familiar with this SoFi position, I have been playing this for about a month already. I've articulated, I believe 2 weeks ago, I really wanted to get into this position, but I've articulated that the fair was 12 to 15. So far, only one report has come out aside from the IPO. So it's in price discovery. I've articulated where analysts stand. What's my time horizon? Could I hold this for 5 years? 1 year, 2 year, 3, 4, 5? I could. I have enough cash, and I also have other accounts that would support this if I need to. I indicated that my cost basis is 1444, and for SoFi, so far I believe it is 1410 after 14 11. So 44 minus 11, that was let's do some quick math. That's 33, 10,000 shares, so that's 3,300. So I'm down 3,300 in this overall position. Not too bad. I feel like I got in at a good price. Um, CEO has been purchasing around the 1350 to 1450 mark. So that's quite interesting. All-time high. Let's take a look. So we don't know where the bottom is. It could easily maybe even touch 13, 12 in a big market downturn, but there is definitely more upside at this point. All right. So I feel like this is more upside. It could go definitely. This was IPO price 10, right? So another interesting take would be to see how this plays out, and I'm gonna adjust my strategy. When I took this on, I was thinking, my thinking was at that time when I took this on over here was to swing this up to over here for anywhere from 10 to 20,000 swing in a couple days. Well, it didn't happen. It consolidated and it's going sideways. So what am I gonna do next week? Well, I'm gonna revise my strategy just a little bit. I am not gonna go for this grandiose, you know, 20K swing and collect premium. So I'm gonna readjust. I'm gonna adjust my thinking. This is next week's option. Uh, as you see, I was credited 5,000. So this 50 contracts 9 cents. 50 contracts at 31. This average for this 50 is 14.19. The 50 over here, right, is 14.91. So what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna start going a little bit closer to the strike. So I'm gonna write 50 contracts at 15. I think I'm comfortable with that. So 50 contracts at 15. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at 5,000 shares, right? 5,000 shares, and we're gonna times 50 cents because I got it assigned at 14.50. 5,000 shares times 50 cents. That's gonna be 2,500 plus the premiums over here, which would probably be about 1,000, right? And plus, I've gotten credited 3,100, where this cost basis of this 50 is 14.19. So I was credited 3,000 about. Well, let's take a look at this. I was credited 1,550. So my total would be a $5,050 profit just for playing this for a week. So I'm gonna adjust this and I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do 50 contracts here. I'm gonna try to like lower my exposure a little bit. I'm gonna do 50 at the 16 strike. I'm gonna try to see if I could ride and hold some for next quarter. So if I'm called away at 15, that's fine. Um, but depending on market condition, come opening bell, if there's like big momentum and it's really green, I'm gonna adjust it to 1550 and try to get the whole 5,000. So 5,000 shares and the difference is $1 would be 5,000. I might also start if it starts going red, I might start going in 25 to 50 contracts on the 13th to try to capture that and swing that as well. So I'm gonna chop it up in different sections and I'm gonna play it like that. I'm not gonna try to do the whole 10,000 lot at one particular strike. I'm gonna refine my grandiose strategy of 20K swing, and I'm gonna just tweak it by the 5,000 share lot. So that's what I'm gonna do next week. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for hanging out and checking this out with me. So I am in the SOFI position. Overall, we're not too bad. So we are down 435 in the week, and we are in the position. So understand we have the 10,000. We have the equity already.